The start of 2024 hurricane season just hours away, and the message is simple: be prepared. Forecasters predict this will be a very active season, so this is the time to get ready. This morning, we went inside the National Hurricane Center and spoke one-on-one with the director. CBS News Miami's next weather meteorologist, Dave Warren, is live at the Hurricane Center in West Miami-Dade with more. Dave?
Yes, thank you, Maribel. The press conference that they held ended just less than an hour ago. Of course, in it they discussed the forecast, why it's a forecast to be an above-average season. They did the typical thing where you want to be prepared, prepare now. But they also touched on some of the new technologies they're using to get inside the storm and better ways that they will now communicate those storm's hazards to you, not just the storm's forecast track. At the National Hurricane Center, it's hard to miss all the signs. The forecast is an active one.
We've got near record or record warm ocean temperatures across much of the Atlantic basin. We're experiencing that right off the coast of South Florida and the Keys right now. You have very, very warm waters.
Dr. Mike Brennan is the director of the National Hurricane Center. Warm water is one of two factors that led to the above average forecast.
But what's different in 2024 than 2023 is we have La Nina expected to develop in the eastern Pacific by the peak of the hurricane season, that sort of August, September, October timeframe. That tends to make the atmosphere more favorable for tropical storms and hurricanes to develop, especially in the Caribbean, Gulf of Mexico, areas that are close to Florida.
What's also different is a new experimental cone. Look for that in mid-August. It will focus on the hazards over land and not just the forecast cone.
It's going to show the tropical storm and hurricane watches and warnings for the wind hazard across inland areas, not just along the coast. Those watches and warnings, as you noted, can cover sometimes the entire Florida peninsula.
Helping to narrow down these forecasts to our local level is Robert Moyeda.
All the hazards associated with a hurricane or tropical storm, we bring it down to the local level and add those local specifics that are used, by the public as well as by emergency managers and local officials.
Looking at new ways to get data from inside the storm and communicate that storm's hazards. It's what will be new this year with any potential storm. So a lot of information that they put out there and brought us to us there just about an hour ago. Of course, what they want you to do now and what we want you to do now is be prepared, have a plan, because the season starts tomorrow, but it really doesn't peak till August and September. Here at the National Hurricane Center in West Miami-Dade, Dave Warren for CBS News Miami.
Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Dave is right, and if you missed our hurricane special last night, you can still catch it on our website, cbsmiami.com. So yeah, as we're ending the month of May, we are going to finally begin to see that heat ease as we head into the weekend and into the month of June. Starting tomorrow, we're going to still be tracking the chance for some afternoon storms, but the rain chance will not be as high tomorrow, and then we are going to see a drier first half of the weekend, and then Sunday, the rain chance begins to creep up. Already the upper 80s, feeling like the mid to upper 90s. The beaches of great place to beat the heat, right? You can see folks out there ready. It's dry. Highs in the upper 80s, around 90, and there is that wind that's really increased since this morning out of the east northeast, about 13 to 18 miles an hour, but gusts already as high as 20 to 23, 24 miles an hour. We may even see some gusts as high as 35 miles an hour, so it will be blustery at times, still windy at times through your Saturday, and with that strong easterly breeze, that's going to help to steer the storms away from us today. But tomorrow we can't rule out the chance for a few showers popping up. There's a moderate risk of rip currents today, but likely dangerous high risk of rip currents heading into the weekend at the beach. So be safe. Look out for those red flags and small craft advisory going into effect this evening for the Atlantic waters. For the Florida Keys, small craft exercise caution. We're going to be dealing with some rough conditions at times out on the water, so just have that in mind. So today, mostly inland storms as that front finally begins to push to our south. We're actually going to enjoy lower humidity. The temperatures will drop a bit. It'll be breezy with isolated showers Saturday, the rain chance increasing Sunday, and then we're in for those daily afternoon storms next week. Notice how the bulk of the action is well off to our west today, and then as we get into your Saturday, the morning, the afternoon looking quiet, but into the evening tomorrow night, there will be the chance for some showers and even downpours that could linger overnight and through the morning Sunday to start your day. Some scattered storms possible Sunday, but not a washout. But the best part, again, temperatures will not be as hot in the upper 80s, closer to normal. By next week, the rain chance is rising.